Section by section they went through, there's no malignancy in the lesion. Please relieve his pain. We are not able to do it. As a doctor, I'm finished. Sai Baba came here, he sat on my bed. Being a doctor, I think I must talk a couple of medical miracles. Because when I spoke in Puttaparthi in front of Swami, he asked me to speak, and then I asked him, shall I talk about medical miracles, Swami? I asked him. And he said, yes, you can definitely talk about. I don't know whether I can talk about medical miracles that he has performed, but I have his permission. And therefore, since I've spoken in front of him, I'd like to talk. These miracles I have spoken about earlier. You might have probably heard about it. You might have heard about it on YouTube. You might have heard it somewhere. But as Swami says, some things are worth repeating. They're worth repeating because they reinforce the faith. And since it has happened first person to me, I'm not telling you that my colleague operated on someone and something happened. I'm telling you what happened in my own hands. And therefore, with authenticity, I can tell you the medical miracles that have happened that I have seen. The first was a breast cancer patient. This was an elderly lady who had breast cancer, diagnosed by 3 or 4 doctors. And she came to Chennai. She had diabetes. So she came to Chennai. She was a resident of Puttaparthi, inside from the ashram. So unfortunately, she could not see Swami and take his blessing. She waited 2-3 days, could not meet Swami. So she finally came to Chennai. She controlled the diabetes with me, and she had gone to another hospital to get the surgery done and to start the rest of the cancer treatment. But there, she got all tensed up and her sugars went up and everything. So the surgeon called me and he said, you know what? She seems to be comfortable in your place because she sees Swami's pictures and all there. So can I do it in your place? I said, normally we don't do cancer surgery and all. No, it's like any other surgery. You have a theater, I'll come and do it. So why do you worry? I'll take over whole response. I said, okay, patient is comfortable, surgeon is comfortable. Okay, come and do it. So she came. Next day was a surgery. So in the afternoon, morning, Swami comes for darshan, and one of her relatives was sitting there, and Swami materializes ヴيبوتي and gives it to this boy and says, go straight to Dr. Mohan's hospital. She's going to undergo the surgery tomorrow. Tell her that I blessed and I'm giving this ヴيبوتي. So he sent the ヴيبوتي. So that fellow came running. And in the night he came with the ヴيbوtي sent by Swami. Then the lady said, I don't need surgery now because Swami has blessed. I said, no. Swami said tomorrow surgery. Swami said cancer. Swami said everything. He didn't say cancel the surgery and take my ヴيbوtي. He never said. He only sent ヴيbوtي. So we are going ahead with the surgery because unless specific instruction from Swami, we cannot cancel it. So we go ahead with it. So next day when she got up in the bed, around her bed ヴيbوtي has formed. Where she's sleeping, around her, all around her in the bed, ヴيbوtي has formed. So we said, okay. Then she said, now ヴيbوtي has formed, shall I cancel surgery? I said, no. There's still one more manifestation, one more blessing from Swami you have got, but still means you go for the surgery. So the surgeon was there, oncologist was ready, everybody was ready. So surgeon took a small bit of the tissue, FNAC was done, and he sent it for a frozen section to get a quick diagnosis before he decides what procedure to do. The test came back in a few minutes, no evidence of malignancy. Okay? So the surgeon said, no, this is not correct. I think I missed the tumor. I must have hit the wrong place. This is definitely malignancy. I've also examined the patient. So if there's a clinical sign of malignancy, it was there, 100%. So no, 4 or 5 doctors seen, all the 4 have said it's malignancy. There's no doubt about it. Okay? Then he said, okay, now what do we do? So we'll just remove the tumor. Okay? And then let me have a look at it myself. And then we'll plan the secondary surgery. Now I'll just do the tumor removal. So he removed the tumor, took it out, and he said, this is definitely malignancy. There's no doubt, And he took it to the pathologist, sat with him, section by section by section they went through. There's no malignancy in the lesion. Okay? He says, now what do we do? There's no malignancy in the tumor. So what do we do now? Then the oncologist said, no, better we still do chemotherapy. I said, no, better we don't do anything now. Because Swami has cancelled the cancer now. Okay? He has sent the ヴيbوtي. He has given her, he told her to go ahead, he has done it. Now there is no malignancy now. For when there's no malignancy, how you can do chemotherapy? There's no chemotherapy, no radiotherapy, nothing, finished. We leave her alone, she's fine. Okay? She lived 15 years after that. She lived 15 years after that. No malignancy, nothing. Okay? People look for, one miracle can you show, as a proof of miracle? This is not a miracle. I don't know what the definition of a